And I start recording. And I start sharing. And then I start with the current slide. And so I can see it full screen. And just to let you show, okay. Now you can see the slide full screen, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Mustafa is coming, okay. Now let us just focus on the pronunciation of the words for parts of the body. Here we have the same diagram, but so here there is the task to write words that match each of these stress patterns. We can see 4 stress patterns. Each circle in each stress pattern stands for 1 syllable. So in the first group, we should write 2-syllable words. 1, 2, 3 words that consist of 2 syllables. And in this word, the first syllable should be stressed. So the bigger circle shows the stressed syllable. In the second group, we should write the words from the diagram, which are here, the medical terms, which consist of 3 syllables, and the first syllable should be stressed. In group number 3, we should write only 2 words, yes, for parts of the body that consist of 3 syllables, but the second syllable is stressed, like the bigger circle is stands for the second syllable. And in group 3, we should find and write down the words which consist of 4 syllables and the second syllable is stressed. For example, the word patella. Which group should we write the word patella?
3.
Maybe
Group
third.
3. Yes, group 3, because it consists of 3 syllables, and the second, the stress is on the second syllable, patella. So please, if you do understand how to just group the words, please. So you should just write all the medical terms which are presented here on this diagram, just to one of the groups. Start, please. 3 minutes or 2 minutes for you to do this, okay?
Well, Doctor, I have a question here.
You don't understand what to do?
No, I just have a question. In
Okay.
number 2, that means the stress on the syllable, the second syllable, right?
In number 2, the stress is on the first syllable, because
Oh,
the
on the
bigger,
first syllable.
yes. In number 3, the stress is on the second syllable. You see, the bigger circle shows the stressed syllable.
Okay, thank you.
Well, shall we start checking? Just who would like to read the words? Mhm. So Akram,
Why I can start umbilicus. It's gonna be number 4.
no, I mean, will you read, please, the 3 words in the first group? Group 1. So there should be 3 words. What are they? Yahya, can you read them,
Of course.
please?
The first group, I think, umbilicus.
Sorry?
Yes.
Umbilicus. Umbilicus belongs to the 4th group because it consists of 4 syllables.
Yes, I see that.
So who
Can I,
has?
can-
So Akram, yes. Mhm.
we have clavicle. Clav, curl. 3 syllables.
3 syllables, but in the first group there should be the words consisting of 2 syllables. Are there any words there are 3 words which consist of 3 syllables? What are they?
Carbus.
Sorry?
Carbus.
Okay, this is talus. What else? Or corpus, you say, sorry. Corpus. What else?
Yes. Tibia.
Talus.
Corpus, talus, and
Tibia.
no. Sternum. Corpus, talus, and sternum. So the second group, the word consisting of 3 syllables, which where the first syllable is stressed. What are they?
Abdomen.
Clavicle.
Patella,
Abdomen. What else? Clavicle and
Intestines. I
no,
think.
no.
calcaneus,
Thalius,
So abdomen, clavicle, and
calcaneus. No, it's for
No.
the third. No,
abdomen, clavicle, and this one,
Tibia.
oh
Tibia.
yeah, tibia.
tibia,
tibia. Yeah. Mhm. And group number 3, 3 syllable words. The stress is on the second syllable. What are they?
Which was patella.
Patella and
Calcaneus,
Thalius,
intestines. And group 4. So 4 syllable words. What are they?
Calcaneus,
Esophagus, calcaneus, and
Calcaneus, umbilicus,
umbilicus. Mhm. Okay. Just here they are, and let us just listen to the words one more time. The pronunciation.
Tibia. 3.
Just a minute. It shouldn't be.
Pronunciation.
Mhm.
1.
Sternum, talus, carpus,
2.
clavicle, abdomen, tibia,
3.
patella, intestines,
4.
umbilicus, calcaneus, esophagus,
Mhm. So
Pronunciation.
who would like to read all of them? Any volunteers?
Yes, that.
So your name is
Akram.
Akram, please read all of them, please.
So we have the sternum, talus, carpus. In the second group, we have clavicle, abdomen, tibia. In the third group, we have patella, intestines. In the fourth group, we have umbilicus, calcaneus, esophagus.
Good, perfect. Thank you. Well, just pay attention to the correct pronunciation of parts of medical terms for parts of the body. And yes, now let us look at the sentences on this slide. And you see that some of the words are replaced by the circles. I mean, by the stress patterns. And we should understand which word is missing. So, for example, in the first sentence, in the first case, we should use the word consisting of 4 syllables. Yes, the words that belong to the fourth group, like, so we have 3 of them. So, Yahya, will you read the first A?
Okay. Mrs. Evans can walk properly. She has got a pain in here. He has very tender hair on.
Just a minute. What is missing here in sentence A? She has got a pain in her what? So these circles stand for which word? She can't walk. She can't walk properly. So
maybe, but tibia, calcaneus.
or yes,
talus.
calcaneus. Calcaneus. So consistent calcaneus. Yes, with the
Pronunciation.
4 syllables. Okay. Let us listen to Mustafa Sabir. Mustafa, please. B sentence.
She has very tender hair on the right side of the
Right side of near his
abdominal.
kidney. Exactly. Abdomen. Okay, good. Now, Hassan. C sentence is for you.
Yes, Dr.
Hassan, are you here?
Yes.
Okay. Ahmed, what?
1 minute. Ahmed's flows feels as if it's no fear when he swallows.
Okay. So where does he feel such burning pain? Ahmed's what feels like this? Like on fire. So there are 3 words in group 4. Is it umbilicus, calcaneus, or esophagus? What is it? Yes.
Calcaneus.
Well, when he swallows, this is about the eating, right? Right. So, and the part of the body that just is involved in just taking just food. This is esophagus. Do you see? Esophagus.
Pronunciation.
And it follows this pattern. Okay. Then Mustafa Ahmed, please. D sentence.
He damaged his when he fell on the pavement. I think patella.
Patella. Yes, good. Exactly. Okay, Wilbur. The next is for you. E sentence.
Okay. D sentence. He damaged his E or D?
Right. E, sentence E.
Oh, okay. Okay, James has got a crushing pain around the but nothing in his arms or legs. So I'm supposed to guess which word?
Yes. Mhm.
Okay. Uh-huh.
It should be the word consisting of 2 syllables, and the stress is on the first syllable. The word that belongs to the first group that we were discussing.
I see. I'm just trying to remember the words.
Okay, here they are, the first group.
Okay, then sternum. James has got a crushing pain around his sternum, but nothing in his arms or legs.
Okay, good. So the next sentence is for Hashem.
I think there is a fracture in the right hand corpus.
Corpus. Yes, right. Good. Thank you. And now Nisanur.
I'm sorry, it was G, right?
Yes.
The pain radiates from around the to the back.
And so this is the word consisting of 4 syllables.
I'm trying to remember the words.
Here they are. Do you remember the meaning of the words? So
yeah, I remember it, but what can move to the back? Like, if we talk about umbilicus, it's like belly button.
Possible. Yeah.
Pronunciation.
Umbilicus radiates from around the umbilicus to the back. Okay.
Just
good.
like that old lady from early.
Exactly. Okay. So if we move on, there's a more complicated task here, because here we have so the words that the adjectives that describe the pain can describe the pain, and there are some conditions that can be described with the help of these adjectives. So the adjectives are given to the right. This is like piercing, boring, extremely severe, intense, aching, scalding, burning, and so on. And so I guess you know these words, and the conditions are given to the right, the column to the right from A to J. And so I think this is harder just to, for example, for me, it was hard to understand some of the words. I do understand what pedicitis means, or ureteric colic, so, or cluster headache. I know headache. I do not just understand exactly what the difference between cluster headache and tension headache, but anyway, I can understand the location. As for example, sciatica, this is A, condition A. Do you know the meaning of this word? Sciatica. No reply. So Wilbur, can you explain the meaning of sciatica?
Sciatic? Oh, sciatica. I think it's like it is don't quote me on it, but I'm thinking it is it's the lower back, right?
Okay, the pain in the back, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, do we understand the meaning of cystitis? This is G, cystitis.
It's like cyst forming.
Yes. At the bottom of the stomach, right? Cystitis. Or angina pectoris, which So which part of the body is involved in angina pectoris? Angina pectoris.
Chest.
Chest, yes, chest, heart. Okay, so which descriptions do you associate with the conditions? So if we say piercing or boring, which condition can be described with the help of these adjectives? Any ideas? What can be piercing or boring? If a patient comes to you and says, I have a piercing pain, so what your diagnosis will be?
So if they say it's piercing, it's possibly from the abdomen area or like lower frontal body.
It's in the abdomen. So if it is in the abdomen, the pain, piercing, boring pain in the abdomen, it can say that it can mean that this is what?
Uretic colic.
Okay.
Will be. I think it will be.
Yes, please. What is it? If it is in the stomach, can it be pancreatitis? Yes. It can be acute pancreatitis, for example. Yeah. So if we speak about extremely severe, intense, what can be extremely severe or intense? So which we can't, which a person can't stand. So, and which is very common.
Headache?
Headache, yes, it can be a headache, like, for example, cluster headache. Aching, aching what? Which word does it match with? So it can be.
I think aching is mostly related to heart, right? So
heart, okay. So
maybe it's angina pectoris.
Pectoris, and or it can be generative arthritis also. Then scalding or burning. Scalding or burning pain. What condition is it? Also in the stomach, in the abdomen. This can be related to cystitis. Like
لا والله
will you turn off the microphone, please? So number 5 is like a tight band around my head. This is for sure. This is about
tension headache.
Yes, this is about headache. It can be, for example, tension headache. Dull, persistent, vague, dull, persistent, vague in the stomach, dull pain in the stomach, in the abdomen, to the right side. Tells us that this is, yes, appendicitis. And excruciating thunderclap pain.
That's I forgot how to pronounce it. It's the A.
This is the sciatica.
Yeah, sciatica.
Okay, right. Or it can be like subarachnoid hemorrhage. So, and spasmodic, no, shooting. So this
I think shooting more suits hemorrhage.
Okay, or it's very common for the sciatica. So shooting pain just that goes from the back to the leg, for example. Spasmodic. pain, yes, in the cystitis or the ureteric colic, and crushing, gripping. This is the end of everything, crushing pain. So this is about angina pectoris. Angina pectoris. Okay, so just to enlarge your vocabulary with the adjectives that can describe different kind of pain. And well, I would like you to I would like to say some words about your home assignment. So the home assignment are given on the Moodle site. Have you ever worked with the Moodle site?
No.
No. Okay, so I would like to tell us how to use it. So let us just go to the to this slide, to this page. So the Moodle site is the site which can help us to just to organize the material, to share some material, the presentations and the assignments. And so first of all, you should go to the site. This is the site address, dl.kaznu.kz, and you can see this kind of page. Then you will see this kind of page, and there is actually this is in English, but it shows in Russian, like вход в систему. This is the you should enter the system, and this is you should just click this button which is given, which you can see in the upper right corner of the window. So, and if you click it, what will happen? You will see the same the same window that you can see when you log into Universite. So it means you shouldn't. If I go back, can I go back? You shouldn't so write anything here like username or password. No, you should log in like вход в систему, like here. And then if you just click login to Moodle, so you should just write your login, which is your university login, right? And your own password. And when you log in to Moodle, you should find the, so I'll make it English. So you should find the subject here. So your courses, my courses, for example, I don't know how you your page will look like, but I have this kind of, yes, this kind of course overview, and there is иностранный язык, so it's given in Russian. And when you click, you find it, and you click, you will find so my picture there, and you'll see, yes, you'll see the assignments for the first week. The week that started on the 24th of January and will end on the 30th of January. And there are 3 folders here. The first folder is presentation that we have discussed. And there are 2 practical tasks. What should you do with these practical tasks? There is vocabulary exercises, task, parts of the body, and grammar exercise, direct and indirect questions. So you should click on vocabulary exercises, for example, and so on my page, so there is information about the results. But anyway, the task, we can see the task here, the assignment. So you should complete the exercises, write the answers on a sheet of paper, write your name at the top of the paper, take a photo of the paper, put on the photo into a PDF file, and then upload the PDF file to the site. So it means that you should do this in handwriting, not you shouldn't type it. You just take a sheet of paper, a pen, and you should write everything. I mean, you should write the answers to the exercises on the paper. Then you take a picture of what you have done, and then you should just adapt this to the PDF form, the PDF file. So Akram has a question, right?
No, doctor, it's a mistake, sir.
Nisanur, do you have a question?
Yeah, I was just going to ask, I don't have like a proper notebook, so I usually write it on my tablet with a pen, like take my notes on there. Is it okay if I write like in handwriting on my tablet and send it there? Because it's easy to convert it to PDF.
It's okay, yes, it's okay.
Okay, thank you.
Don't forget to put your name at the top of the paper. So do you see? And so you can upload only PDF files here to this folder. And there, as you can see, the due date, the deadline is Friday at 11 p.m. So don't miss the deadline. And the same is about the what? About the grammar exercise. So you just click on it and you download the file, which is in the Word form to your computer. Then you look at the exercise, you complete it, and just take a photo and then upload the PDF file to the site, to this very folder. So this is the home assignment for this week. Well, so the main thing is here just to understand how to enter this site, how to log in.